to the channel. Today I will be doing a quick review of the newly released, highly anticipated Jordan 5 Raging Bull Toro Bravo. This sneaker actually originally released in 2009 as part of a DMP pack with another pair of Jordan 5s, the metallic 3M pair. And now they brought it back just by itself. They basically stayed true to the OG. I really can't see any major differences at all, if any. And you know, I'm really glad that they did that. They stayed with a nice shaggy suede on the shoe, the 3M hit on the tongue, and the nice accents all throughout. And we got the icy sole, of course. In this video, I'll basically just give you guys a quick breakdown of the sneaker, give my thoughts about it, talk about if we should hold or sell the sneaker, and talk a little bit about sizing. Just overall, I mean, if you guys weren't buying sneakers back then, these were really hyped for a few years. Everyone wanted this pair and they were going for an insane amount of money. And honestly, I'm not surprised about the crazy hype around them because of that and the fact that they sold out basically immediately everywhere and they were really hard to grab. Even myself personally, I wanted these a lot back in the day. I never was able to get them. So I'm really glad I was able to get this pair for retail. It's a shoe I've wanted for years and it's definitely one of the best Jordan 5s that's ever released in my opinion. You really can't go wrong with this Toro Bravo colorway on this nice suede material they used on the sneaker. But yeah, with all that said, I do want to show you guys a quick up close of these so you guys can get a better look for yourselves. And with that said, let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the box with these. So as you guys can see, it comes in a special box. Basically looks like a wooden box right there with the red Jumpman on the front. And then on the side, it actually says Toro Bravo. Cool box. I really love when they do special packaging like this. One of my favorite things that comes on sneakers. And then looking at the size label right there, Air Jordan 5 Retro, the official colorway is varsity red, black, white, and retail price $190. So they didn't charge any extra money and gave a special box. Really appreciate that from Jordan Brand. Taking a look at the sneakers themselves, so as you guys can see, that suede is super nice, super shaggy. I really love that look. It's just a look you don't really see on too many sneakers, so I appreciate it. Starting with some details on the sneaker, the first thing I want to talk about is the 23 on the heel. Now that is fully stitched in a red and black color. Looks really nice, and I do love how it's stitched in as well. Moving a little bit to the left, we do have that netting. This comes in a translucent clear colorway. Taking a look at the midsole, it's a nice combination of black, red, white, and that clear outsole, just showing a little bit right there on the bottom. Look at the air unit right there. Next thing I want to take a look at is the front of the shoe. Of course, we do have that suede on the front as well, but you guys can see, like, take a quick look at the suede right there. Look how premium that looks. Looks super nice. I love it. Sometimes, you know, Jordan Brand has some quality issues, but this sneaker particularly, quality on it is amazing. Taking a look at the medial side of the shoe, same exact thing as the lateral side basically, except we don't have the 2-3 here. Again, we have that translucent netting on the medial side as well with the matte black lace eyelets. Let's take a quick look at the heel. Take a quick look at the Jumpman on the back. Again, fully stitched in. This is how the Jumpman should look if you're trying to buy a real pair. So just take a quick look at that. Some things to just pay attention to on the real and fakes is how the Jumpman's gonna look. Take a look at the 2-3 on the side. Just small details like that you really have to take a close look at. Next thing I want to talk about is the sock liner on the shoe. We have a black sock liner right there. As I mentioned, the black and red colorway, it just flows really well together. Inside of the shoe, nothing special, but we do have a white Jumpman inside on a black insole. Behind the tongue, we do have Air Jordan right there. This is how it looks on standard Jordan 5s. Up the laces, we do have red laces that come with these. And then we have a clear lace lock. And then we have a silver tongue. Now this is actually 3M. So if you put flash on it, it is going to pop. And then we have the black Jumpman right there. Take a quick look at this Jumpman again. This is fully stitched in. And then this is another thing to pay attention to for real versus fakes. Make sure that's exactly how your Jumpman looks. Oftentimes they mess that up. Taking a look at the outsole of the sneaker, we have a clear outsole right there with a red Jumpman. And then we have Jordan right here stamped in. I like the clear outsole, but it is going to yellow over time. But the cool thing is with this sneaker, it's just going to look good with that aging. Taking a quick look at the right pair as well. Really just same exact thing, but I'll just show you guys the quality up close. So you guys can see it is consistent. The suede right there. The one thing, and I still didn't mention on the other pair, when we go up the tongue, this part is also translucent. The netting matches the netting on the medial and the lateral side. But yeah, one thing that I do want to mention, we don't get any extra laces with these, unfortunately. I think some black or white laces would have been a nice thing to add with these. I do like the red. I'm going to leave the red on, but I think just having that extra lace option would have been cool. Now I want to talk about sizing really quick. I do recommend getting your true size as you get in other Jordan 5s. But, you know, if you're comparing to a Jordan 1, which I know a lot of people will compare to, I would say go half a size up from your Jordan 1 size. So if you wear a 10 in Jordan 1s, I would say get a 10.5 in this. Just has a little bit more cushioning and bulkiness to it, so it is going to fit a little bit tighter than a Jordan 1. So yeah, I would say go half a size up from your Jordan 1 size. But if you have other Jordan 5s, things like that, just stay true to your size. Really nothing different about these. Another thing I want to talk about is the pricing on these. If you should hold or sell them, I would recommend holding these for sure. I think right now the prices are relatively low. It's not that much over retail. Now, once pairs from Nike and other online shops come, the prices will drop in my opinion, so within the next week or so. So if you don't want to hold long term, I think right now is probably a good time to get rid of them before pairs start coming in. But if you're okay with holding long term, you're not in a rush to sell them, I would recommend holding these. With shoes like this, nostalgic shoes like this, and you know, really nice colorways, the prices tend to really pop after a while once the market starts drying up. You saw that with the Bread 4s that came out, the prices started jumping up once the market went dry. At first they were basically at retail. We saw that with the Black Cement 3s and a lot of other Jordan sneakers, that colorways that people really, really like. They start off pretty low because they're just, you know, a lot of pairs on the market. Same story with these. There's a lot of these in the market right now. But once it starts drying up, I do expect prices to jump up relatively quickly. I could see these getting up to 400 to 500. Now, I mean, that's down the line. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. But if you don't see any major restocks or anything, as I mentioned, these are definitely a hold for me. I'm actually gonna rock these, but if I were looking to sell them, I would definitely hold long term. And yeah, let me just show you guys one last 360 look at these. Yeah, as I mentioned, quality is really, really nice. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, that was a quick review of these Jordan 5 Raging Bull Toro Bravos. One of my favorite releases of the year for sure. They retail for $190. They're reselling for about $300 depending on the size. I definitely think it's worth paying that much to pick it up. I would wait until pairs get in from Nike. Maybe prices will drop a little bit on them, hopefully, until they start going back up. But with all that said, that is my opinion of these. Let me know what you guys think. Are you a fan of a Jordan brand retroing popular colorways like this, or would you rather have them leave it in the vault? Personally, I really actually appreciate how they release these colorways. So they still keep them limited, but at the same time, it's a very desirable sneaker that a lot of people were not able to get their hands on. And even a shoe from 2009, if you buy it right now, you might not even be able to wear it because it might just break apart. So I'm really glad they brought it back and people actually start wearing these. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more.